Hey Bitcoiners, Lockie here from Edge21, your go-to source for trending Bitcoin news, Bitcoin price analysis, and actionable insights. This is our weekly top 6 where we bring you the hottest trending Bitcoin news stories of the week. This week, Tether shakes up the market with a massive $700 million Bitcoin addition to its reserves. BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF becomes the fastest growing in history, reshaping the financial landscape. Plus, the world is buzzing about Bitcoin mining's explosive growth in Texas and Paraguay's new mining powerhouse. But that's not all. We explore a nation-state Bitcoin transition that's making waves and the ambitious prediction of a $1 million Bitcoin in a groundbreaking cycle shift. Stick around because you don't want to miss these awesome stories. At number 6, Ethiopia, one of the fastest growing economies globally, is making waves in Bitcoin mining. Over the past 10 months, Ethiopia has mined $55 million in pure profit, leveraging its hydroelectric power resources. According to James Seagull of Van Eck, the nation now accounts for 2.25% of the global Bitcoin hash rate, an impressive feat for a country with a GDP of $163 billion. And Ethiopia isn't alone. Other BRICS nations like Argentina and the UAE are also mining Bitcoin with government support. Together, these countries are setting the stage for a significant shift in global finance, even exploring Bitcoin as a settlement currency. As Seagull puts it, there's tremendous urgency outside the US to circumvent irresponsible fiscal policies. With over 21 nations considering Bitcoin as a strategic reserve, it's clear that the nation-state FOMO is real and accelerating fast. Now onto number 5. Next up, MicroStrategy is back in the spotlight with another bold Bitcoin move. On December 30, the company bought $209 million worth of Bitcoin, adding to its massive holdings. But the market didn't react kindly. Shares dropped over 8%, closing at $303 before slipping further to $294 in after-hours trading. That's a steep tumble, but it hasn't shaken their commitment to Bitcoin. Since October, MicroStrategy has been on a buying spree, adding 194,180 BTC to its stash. The strategy has its critics. Felix Hartman from Hartman Capital predicts within 5 years MSTR will first become a top 5 company by market cap before eventually going bankrupt. Meanwhile, Joe Burnett from Unchained Capital calls it hyper-Bitcoinization, leveraging stock premiums to buy more Bitcoin and boost BTC per share. With a proposed $10 billion share authorization raising eyebrows, MicroStrategy is clearly betting big on Bitcoin. Will it redefine corporate adoption or collapse under its own weight? One thing's for sure, Michael Saylor's gamble is a story we'll all be watching closely. At number 4. Anthony Scaramucci is making waves with his bold Bitcoin stance. Speaking on the Bankless podcast, Scaramucci revealed why he's invested more than 50% of his net worth in Bitcoin. Inspired by Michael Saylor's journey, Scaramucci said, "Once you do the homework on Bitcoin, you can't sleep. You're thinking, how can I buy more of this network?" Scaramucci believes Bitcoin is far more than digital gold. He calls it a generational asset that could redefine global finance. Reflecting on Wall Street's growing adoption, he said, "I've yet to meet someone of above average intelligence who does the homework on Bitcoin and doesn't go toward it." Scaramucci even suggested the US may soon create a strategic Bitcoin reserve to maintain its leadership in global finance. But he didn't stop there. Scaramucci shared a vivid story from a Saudi investor. "If the Crown Prince turns on me, I can take my $200 million in Bitcoin on a USB stick. Try doing that with gold." For Scaramucci, Bitcoin's portability and immutability are game changers. While he's bullish on Bitcoin hitting $200,000 in the next year, Scaramucci emphasizes patience, saying, "Live below your means, buy Bitcoin and hold it. The smartest people I know hold the greatest assets and do nothing." Now for number 3. This week, Samson Mow, CEO of Jan3, shared bold predictions about the future of Bitcoin on G'day Bitcoin with Sean Clark. He warns that transitioning to a Bitcoin standard could bring chaos if done too quickly, comparing it to India's 2016 demonetization crisis, where sudden currency changes led to tragic consequences. His message? Education and preparation are key to avoid human suffering during such transitions. On the tech front, Samson highlighted the advantages of Aqua, Aqua, his Bitcoin wallet leveraging the Liquid network. By simplifying Bitcoin and Lightning transactions while supporting stablecoins like Tether, Aqua is designed to make adoption smoother for users worldwide. And the price action debate heats up. Samson predicts an Omega candle, a $100,000 daily Bitcoin move, as supply shocks and ETF demand escalate. He describes Bitcoin's trajectory as inevitable, emphasizing the need for nation-states to prepare through strategic reserves. At number 2. BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF IBIT has shattered records, becoming the fastest growing ETF in history. In just 1 year, it has skyrocketed past $50 billion in assets, outpacing over 50 major European ETFs combined. Analysts are calling it a game changer. Nate Geraci, president of the ETF store, describes it as the greatest launch, while Bloomberg's James Seyfarth notes IBIT's unprecedented rise, achieving milestones faster than any ETF across all asset classes. BlackRock's CEO Larry Fink, who once criticized Bitcoin, now calls it digital gold, signaling a seismic shift in the financial world. This change in perspective, combined with BlackRock's ETF expertise, has cemented IBIT's role in driving Bitcoin's surge. The ETF has been instrumental in pushing Bitcoin's price above $100,000, contributing to an impressive 118% gain this year. IBIT also dominates daily Bitcoin ETF trading volume, consistently representing over 50%. But the story doesn't stop there. Experts predict that by 2025, IBIT could surpass the world's largest gold ETF, further solidifying Bitcoin's status as a premier financial asset. As Larry Fink's BlackRock leads the charge, Bitcoin is undeniably becoming a cornerstone in mainstream finance. Finally, at number 1. Big news from Tether. The world's largest stablecoin issuer has just added 7,629 Bitcoin, worth approximately $700 million to its strategic reserve. This brings Tether's total Bitcoin holdings to an impressive 82,983 BTC, valued at $7.7 billion. According to data from Arkham Intelligence, this marks Tether's largest Bitcoin purchase since March and their third significant acquisition this year. Tether's Chief Technology Officer, Paolo Arduino, highlighted Bitcoin's resilience and long-term growth potential, citing its limited supply and increasing adoption as key drivers for institutional investment. This move aligns with Tether's strategy, announced in May 2023, to allocate up to 15% of its net profits toward Bitcoin reserves. While Tether strengthens its balance sheet with Bitcoin, its USDT stablecoin supply has dropped by over $1.1 billion this past week. Analysts link this decline to Tether's choice to avoid full compliance with Europe's MiCA regulations, prompting some exchanges to delist USDT. Despite this, Tether remains focused on leveraging Bitcoin as a strategic asset while exploring investments in Bitcoin mining, AI, and decentralized communications. And that's a wrap for this week's top 6 trending Bitcoin news stories. If you're as pumped as we are about Bitcoin's future, smash that like button, share this video, and subscribe to Edge 21 for your weekly dose of Bitcoin insights. Bitcoin is changing the game, and we're here to give you the edge you need to stay ahead of the curve. Don't forget to check out edge21.co, where you'll find personalized content, including trending tweets, Nostr notes, videos, articles, and price analysis about Bitcoin. Thanks for watching, stay strong, and hodl on.